doing it again. Jesus Christ. Okay, now. Welcome everybody to Final Fantasy XIV again. This isn't Wing Commander, as you can see, because I'm now obsessed with the critically acclaimed video game Final Fantasy XIV. How does that how does that whole critically acclaimed thing go? The spiel? I don't even remember.
Me either.
Okay, but you know what I'm talking about. There's Jay down there.
Hi.
I'm glad to have Jay along. I got my heads working. I found out what was wrong. It was me. I'm the problem. As I guess the modern bard Twaler Sift says. It's been a couple weeks. And I'm starting a vacation. I'm starting a week-long vacation where I can just chill and not do anything because I'm stressed the hell out from work. And yeah, we're just gonna sit here in Final Fantasy. We're gonna just vibe with the MSQ. Yeah. Or as I said to Jay just now, I'm doing the MSQ and I'm making it everyone's problem. So, Yeah, so let's sit in the queue for this server for a second, because that's how that works. Look, it's not that bad today. How are you enjoying Dawn Trail so far, without spoilers?
Well, I mean, I spoiled it. I played the whole thing.
Yeah, but I didn't watch, cause
Right. Dawn Trail has been a lot of fun. I haven't been able to play for the last week and a half, but that's just because of things that's happening here at home.
yeah, understandable. I saw a furry guild running around, so I joined it. I have no idea what any of them are talking about because it's all endgame stuff. So I'm just like, I'm just here, I guess.
Yep.
So yeah, where we are at right now, we are at I'm just starting patch 3.5. So the reason for the title of this is that I hope to start into Stormblood. That's it. During this stream. Oh yeah, and I have to remember I have to look over here for chat now. Domadet says hi again forever ago. You mean the critically acclaimed MMO now free through level 70 with a copy of Stormblood? Yes, that one. That's exactly what I mean. And hi Purple.
Yeah, hi Dumbledat, and hi Purple, and hi everybody lurking in chat.
Yeah. Might as well just advertise this over here, see if anybody else shows up. Okay. Onward. What's Tataru got to say? She has a request for us.
Ah, Rowlga, just the hero I wanted to see. Would you mind doing me a small favor? I need you to meet me at the Diamond Forge. This won't take long, I promise.
I forget where that even is. I haven't been there in a while, wherever the hell that is. It's not there.
I think it's just straight on Mordona.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, as Domadet is now a master of the hand. Send help. Trapped in the firmament all weekend. Oh, yeah, like addicted to leveling crafters. Yeah, I think
I
that
need to level my crafters and gatherers. Like I used I guess they're called society quests now to do it in Endwalker, but I only got like a couple classes up to 90. Then I never really used them.
I was
Bet
having
if I
fun
did,
with
I'd
it.
have money.
I was having fun with it. Ooh, is this in here? Oh, it isn't here. When I was just trying to figure out, when I was avoiding doing Party Finder, I did a lot of. And now that I'm not afraid of Party Finder anymore, I don't feel the need to do any of that.
Yeah.
It's good to finally progress.
I'm so sorry to drag you away from your duties, but as I said, this won't take long. I just need you to stand perfectly still for a few moments.
Oh, hi. Are we being queer-eyed?
A little bit.
Right, everyone? Ready to go to work? No squirming now. Oh, and you might want to close your eyes.
She being mischievous. Oh, she's making me a bill.
There, I'll finish. The warrior revised every measurement. From heroic head to intrepid toe.
Every measurement?
Yes. That's why your eyes are closed.
Hello, Medicine. Now Tataru can finish my fursuit commission. God, she better. Well,
Wouldn't you like to know? All in good time, Rowlga. All in good time.
she's gonna surprise me with her fursuit. I guess I'd have to be a dog or something though.
Aha! Found you. Alfino puts everyone in the solar for a meeting. I don't know what it's about, but he seems to think it was very important.
Would a Hrothgar wear a fursuit for a different animal, or would it be a human suit? That's a good question. God, a Hrothgar in a human suit would be just monstrous.
Go on, we have everything we need. No sense of keeping everyone waiting.
Mascot outfit. So, like, if I had like a General Raubon human suit, skin suit, or something like that, I guess that might make sense.
Does no one remember Men in Black? Human suits don't do good.
Yeah, and you need to be a tiny little alien for it to work.
We're here. Did we miss anything?
We would not presume to begin without you, Ida. Orianger has returned to the Waking Sands, but everyone else is now present.
Oh yeah, this was right after I thought everyone thought he was a traitor.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all have duties to attend to, Alphino, so you may dispense with the preamble.
Thank you, Elise. It is the very subject.
This is
of
a-
the duty
this
that
is the
compelled
first time
to
that
call
she's
this gathering.
Involved
Though
in
the
these
warriors of
deliberations
darkness
now.
No longer pose a threat. Eorzea's many troubles demand no less of our attention. And while I stand by the decision to approach each task as we see fit, I fear our effectiveness will ultimately be diminished should we continue to act in ignorance of each other's efforts.
Yeah,
Thus,
let's
I
stop
propose
pretending.
we elect a successor
Everyone's
to
going
our
around
faith.
doing these like
Not to serve
secret
as a
missions and
full-fledged
crap.
antecedent, perhaps, but as a coordinator of operations.
Is that all? Well, then the decision seems clear. No one else has shown any enthusiasm for the role, and judging by your performance at our previous meeting, you would seem the perfect candidate. You always did have a flair for politics.
He's like, I sucked as a leader with the Crystal Braves. I guess I'll be a leader again.
I did not mean to. That was not my intention. As my tenure as commander of the Crystal Braves
Yeah, see,
comprehensively demonstrated,
that's what I
I
said.
lack the qualities required for such an office. I would much prefer to remain as I am now, a soldier in the field, so to speak.
Should none of our numbers step forward? Must we then constrain some unwilling candidate to take up the position?
Should just be me. Is it just gonna be me?
Well, based on merit alone, a certain adventurer would be my choice. Though I concede he might struggle to balance his new responsibilities with, let me see, slaying primals, thwarting legatuses, and feeding the orphan poor.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Thancred makes a good point. Any who would wear such a mantle would be bound by its obligations. Have we not become sufficiently familiar with each other's methods to act without an overseer? At present, I see no cause to so willingly limit one of our number.
Oh my goodness! Help! I need some help here!
Well, that sounds like a problem. Maybe we should go look. Maybe a leader just kind of fell in the door.
Tataru, are you all right?
Me? I'm fine. It's this poor girl who just staggered in and collapsed on the floor that I'm worried about.
Narco! God, how did... Yashola! Please, you have to help her.
Kral, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
More of Ida's past coming to become all of our problems, it appears.
Basically.
Now, we've staunched the bleeding, but it may be a while before you can move about again. Though having seen your wounds, I'm surprised you are still moving at all. Thank you. My message. It was too important to delay. I took the shortest route I could, though I knew it was more heavily patrolled. As you can see, my efforts at evasion were not entirely successful.
Oh yeah, Metaside, yeah. What? I can't heal them? What's wrong with me? I'm just standing right here.
For your own good.
But yeah.
What was so
What am I
urgent
gonna do?
for
I'm
you
just
to
gonna
fight
play
half
them a
the
jaunty
Empire to
tune so
get
they
here?
feel better.
You could have been killed.
If you are a hero class, sometimes they will tap you to do the healing.
But I imagine your friends are wondering who this bloody mess of a Mikote is. My name is Minago, and I belong to the Alamegan Resistance. I came to warn Ida and Papalimo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin. He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new. Something reckless.
The Griffin, you say? I've heard the name. Rumor has it your man is eager to test his claws.
Aye, and on no easy target. He means to assault Belsar's wall from the Alamegan side.
But what does the Griffin possibly hope to gain from such an attack?
From what I understand, he wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea. And for that, he needs to control the border with Gridania.
So,
I'm having
humans to
trouble
spark a
imagining
conflict
the
between
map
the
layout
Alliance
for
and the
this
Imperial
plot.
forces stationed in Alamigo, to have Eorzea's armies aid in the liberation effort, whether they will it or no.
Oh, I can show you once it's over.
It's flawed. Even should the resistance succeed in occupying the wall, they would not be able to hold it. Imperial reinforcements would drive them out within a week.
Not if they
Be
get
that
a
as it may,
primal.
if there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, the Alliance must be informed.
Agreed. I should depart for Limsa forthwith and seek an audience with the Admiral. Thancred, Uldar is yours.
Here, have a city. I got it for your birthday.
Alphino and Alize, make haste to the Twelveswood and notify the Elder Seedseer of the danger to Gridania. She will duly call a council of the Alliance leaders, whom you must be ready to receive. You will be our voice in Ishgard. Explain the situation to Sir Emeric and encourage him to send
I think
an envoy.
Ishtola is now the coordinator here.
She does that.
Tataru, Kryl, I leave the care of our injured messenger to you. See that she remains quiescent and her wounds closed. I believe that covers everything. Let us be about our tasks.
I suspect the ill tidings from Girabania will be held as a turning point. The beginning to a bloody end.
Yeah, I love this part of the story.
The business of war was ever conducted with the coin of self-sacrifice.
It hasn't been open yet about who this new narrator is after the Count stopped writing.
'Twas Master Louis Soir himself who taught us.
I guess
that
it's
such
Papalimo?
costs are not
Yeah.
to be ignored or denied.
Yeah, it's Papalimo.
Okay.
And so I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
When I go to drink something, and my VTuber really wigs out.
Anyway, can you pull up the map?
What? If I click on it properly, yes. Map.
Yeah. Zoom, yeah. If you go over to Gridania.
Oh,
Yeah, the Black
okay.
Shroud.
Okay,
Yeah,
so this is
they're-
that's where Alamigo is. Like, because they're all down here, I kept thinking that
Yeah.
Alamigo was like, I don't know, somewhere around here, or like maybe an island over here or something like that. But okay, it's over here.
Yeah, if you go to I forget where in the Black Shroud, you could actually see Balesar's wall. It'll probably be in the northeastern side of it.
It's all the
Oh wait, no,
sylph
that's
stuff.
that's the Self ones. Maybe it was Central.
Or the lavender bits? No, that's the housing. No, don't go there. Jesus. Yeah, I think there was something over here somewhere. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've been over here. Or maybe it was... Oh, no, here. Is this it? Castrum Oriens?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
So, like, if you go to that Aetheryte thing and then, like, walk over there, you'll see the wall. It's just a massive Magitech construct.
Okay. That's where that is. It's a weird angle to have it on when it's up here. Anyway, I'm sure they've thought about this more than I have. So, let's pop up back over here again. Oh my god, there's like all kinds of like plus quests. What the hell? Imperium? I don't know what that is.
I believe that's the residential district inside of Ishgard.
Oh, and this is the firmament thing. This is the grind up your crafting thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, none of that is what I'm doing right now. I'm on a table. You can't stop me. Okay, anyway. Greetings, warrior of light. What brings you to Ishgard? Warp, 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 warp. I see. Wait here. I will summon Sir Emmerich. Hi, Twink Daddy Emmerich. It's good to see you, my friend. 'Tis but a pity it's under such circumstances that you clicked through. But to business, I thank you for bringing these developments in Alamigo to our attention. Ishgard will of course send an envoy to attend the council in Gridania. I cannot say who will represent us, however, as the choice is not mine to make anymore. Given the imminence of the threat, we may forego the formalities of a full assembly, but I will still need to consult my counterpart in the House of Commons prior to proceeding. Will you permit me some time to do all the political bullshit? Yes. Now that you're a republic, I probably should do that. Our representative, whomever we select, will require a suitable escort. Make your preparations and inform Sir Handaloo that that he is to lead in your absence. Yes, Lord Commander. Rowlga, pray accompany Lucia to the gates of judgment and make ready to depart for Gridania. You know, if I'm gonna read, I should learn how to read.
Trust me, streaming and reading at the same time is a skill I have not developed.
Yeah. Learn on the job. I guess that's what we'll do. Rowlga, pray accompany Lucia to the gates of judgment and make ready to depart for Gridania. I will have our envoy join you as soon as I can. Fury, speed you on your way. Okay, bye. If you have no other business in the city, join me at the gates of judgment. We must be ready to depart the instant an envoy arrives. Okay. Wait at the gates of judgment. Oh, down there. Okay.
I mean, you could just walk out the gate at Foundation and you're there.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go over here. Let's go over here, go over there. And go down here. Da 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 da. I hope we get to Stormblood in this stream, or else the title's not going to make any sense.
You should.
Okay. Oh yeah, I got to talk to this guy. We meet again. As it happens, my counterpart in the House of Commons agreed that I should act as Ishgard's envoy. He was like, "Get the hell out of here. You're taking up all the political oxygen." Not I concede that there's any doubt, really. As Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, it is my duty to sanction any military cooperation. Be that as it may, I could not in good conscience make the decision alone, not with the ink scarce dry in the Republic's Book of Statutes. I trust you understand, my friend. Alas, I must test your patience still further in making a brief stop at Camp Dragonhead. Given the trouble brewing in the Black Shroud, I would see that the garrison is ready to defend the border. That makes sense. Everything's making sense. It's all part of the story. I feel bad about Horshaphon.
Yeah.
Whee! The garrison commander waits within. Why not accompany me? You may see a familiar face. But it's not going to be Horshaphon.
I mean, I think there's a painting of him on the wall there.
Oh, hey. Rowlga, old boy. How wonderful to see you, and Sir Emmerich, too. To what do I owe these unexpected pleasures?
The familiar punchable face.
Yeah.
I will have some mulled wine brought up from the kitchens at once. If you'll excuse.
Are kids allowed to serve alcohol? In this, I guess, in this place. Nay, do not trouble yourself, Honorat. We shall soon be on our way. Lucia, a brief summary, if you will.
Yes, Lord Commander. Blah.
Those villains hardly need an excuse to wage war. Bloodletting comes as naturally as breathing to a Gaul. I mean, Imperial. Why do you have to... Oh, because I guess not all Garleans are Imperials. That makes sense.
And thus we shall strengthen our patrols as you suggest. We shall also be sure to communicate these developments to Lord Franzel and the Observatorium.
Oh yeah, Lucia's a Garlean.
Yeah.
That's why he tripped over himself. Okay. I see you have everything in hand. Carry on, Commander. Surprised to see yours truly at the helm? Yeah, kinda. I'm glad that's what I did actually say. You and me both, old boy. I doubt I'll ever feel worthy to sit where he sat. Yeah, look at that. The pretty boy will always look upon us. Yet we can but play the hand we're dealt, and with a little help from the veterans and Honor's ceaseless chiding, I'm sure I'll muddle through. So worry not, old boy. Officer Gridania with you. Okay, bye. Did I ever do any of the post 3.3 quests? One of those quest chains is all just about traveling Ishgard after everything that's happened. The final quest is pretty cool. I think so. Well, I mean, if it was required by the MSQ, then I did it. If it wasn't required, then I probably didn't. Probably did not do that.
Yeah. So, fun thing, since Endwalker is like the end of the whole 10-year arc, it does take into account more than anything else everything you've done during that 10-year arc. So there's cutscenes where like you get to hang out with every class trainer that you've gotten max level with and stuff like that. So like when we were playing, Iggy had this full room of people, and mine was kind of empty.
Oh. Oh, so it's almost like you want to max everything out before you hit that point. But I probably won't. Diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions, but I find that I am as enraptured by the Black Shroud's beauty now as when I first laid eyes upon it. I fear that this time, however, events shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. Poor Jay, feeling unloved by class trainers.
Well, it wasn't just the class trainers. Like, thankfully, I did do like all of the alliance raids and 8-man story stuff. So like those people were there, and that had a payoff. So like doing the binding coils and Alexander and whatever the hell Omega in Stormblood, and the near raids in Shadowbringers. It's all good to do, at least before you get to the end of get to Endwalker. And I know Iggy will happily drag anyone through the binding coils at any time.
I can't voice this person.
The envoy. Oh, because
No,
he's silent. I
yeah,
get
they're
it.
the silent conjurer. I had hoped to slip in unnoticed, but I see I was not the only one delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Emmerich. Admiral, always a pleasure. And Rowlga, I trust that you are well. 'Tis a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you are well acquainted with my escort.
Master Rowlga, I was glad to hear from Rio that the missing scions have now been found.
I guess I am used to just doing all the voices by now. Do you want to do like, is there anyone that you want to do?
I'll wait.
Okay. I've just been like charging ahead lately.
There is much and more I would discuss with you, but let's first attend to the issue at hand, shall we?
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
This Griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's wall against the Empire. When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force. And the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
At the Battle of Cartano, the combined might of 3 grand companies labored to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial legion. Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove.
Well, good.
Elder Seedseer, I do hereby...
Oh, stupid mouse.
The Doman
But thank
people,
you.
too, would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal.
There's a way to do it to have it auto progress and not affect voiceless ones.
I offer you my
Where
humble
is that?
thanks.
Spacebar, I think,
Welcomes your assistance.
and then hit the gear. Apply to voice dialogue only. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
And then confirm.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, for unvoiced dialogue. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So now they'll just talk.
It is
Yeah.
time we set our contingency
Good,
plans
good.
in motion. Is the Alliance agreed?
Yay!
Then let us
I'm
make
too
ready
lazy to
for
click.
war.
No, it's not that I'm too lazy to click.
Victory favors
I'm,
the
I,
swift.
I suck at clicking.
There is much to be done.
That looks like it hurts.
What does?
Your eye patch.
Oh,
The council
yeah.
knows that
I don't know
Alliga
why.
will not soon be wrested from the
It's a
Empire,
silly
and its
gear
decision
set.
to bolster the border's defenses seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one.
But are we being
Something
led
feels
down
awry.
something again?
In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
I mean, we've been played so many times, but at this point in the story that it's right to ask these questions.
Yeah, no. I do appreciate that the characters actually do learn from their mistakes.
Yeah. That the council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is a heartening development in itself. I only hope my misgivings prove unfounded. They won't. They'll be totally founded, I'm sure. Oh, good. You have yet to depart. I feared I had missed you. What? We've never been suddenly but inevitably betrayed? Only every time. Sir Emmerich. Master Alfino, a pleasure as always. We were just in the same room, weren't we? I guess we weren't. Maybe we weren't. And Mistress Alize, how wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I had hoped to thank Rowlga for serving as our escort before other duties called him away. I also wish to thank our Doman ally. As she sneaks over there. He noticed you. That means you weren't sneaking very well.
Forgive me, my lord. I was but awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation, and force of habit made me keep to the shadows.
No apologies are necessary, Mistress Yugiri. I was most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard support. So flattering that Squeenix named a whole country and game after you. Wait, who? Wait, who? A whole country in the game? What does that mean? My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance's plea for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer of cooperation, which allowed the elder Seedseer to accept us both. I very much appreciated the gesture. Oh, Doma. I see, yes. It's all yours. And I'm not like, is she like a lizard person or like what's going on?
I believe they have dragon ancestry somewhere along the line.
Okay. She's the only one of them that I've seen so far in the storyline. So, and they haven't explained it whatsoever.
I only did my duty, Sir Emmerich. The Empire is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side.
Oh, you can play as them now? Nice.
Yeah, they were the first new race.
And full glad are we to have you. Pray convey my regards to the Scions, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. They're introduced as playable in Heavensward, but they didn't feature in the plot at all. Yeah, that is weird. Whatever is wrong with the simple sorry or thank you. Must these politicians always make a speech out of everything? That is how we adults speak, dear sister. Mayhap the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be on our way as well. Oh, there's more in Stormblood. Nice. Will you accompany us to Revenant's Toll, Ugiri? Actually, I think I shall first pay a brief visit to the East Shroud. I am curious to know how Papalimo and Ida fared in their talks with the Sylphs, not to mention what has been going on at Baelsar's Wall. I will join you in the Rising Stones anon. Okay. Walk 10 paces, cutscene. Teleport over here, cutscene. Do a dungeon and cutscene. Gotta keep the cutscenes going. I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyway. Welcome back, Rowlga. I don't know about you, but I'm heartily glad that all the talking is over. I understand these council meetings are important or something, but do you not find it tiresome to have to weigh every word before you speak it? I doubt I will ever feel at home in the realm of politics. That said, people have been known to change, and if my brother is willing to run his own errands, anything is possible. I don't know what that dig is all about. Alice seems eager to discuss the council's decision. Well, as much as I enjoy the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. Ah, you have returned from the council. But what of Alfino? Did some other matter require his attention? No, he's just being late. Mine apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long.
Greetings, everyone. Oh, Krile, how's Nago doing? She will be all right, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Tataro is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there is any change in her condition.
I know she doesn't sound like that. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I am certain she will make a full recovery.
Thank goodness for that.
Now, mayhap you would share with us the council's decision? Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. The Eorzean Alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial caught between the Resistance and the Alliance. Ida, you cannot seriously. One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. Quite. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there was some way to reach the Griffin, some means to convince him to abandon this reckless course. It may not be entirely unfeasible. There's a network of tunnels beneath Baelsar's wall, secret passages dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo, which may equally serve as a way in. Have you tried drawing art of his persona? Yeah, if you don't start a war, we'll give you free Griffin persona art for one a month. Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I'm familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. About as familiar there with me, you mean? Say what you want. I'm coming too.
I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal.
Was that?
I'll be right back.
Okay. As are mine. It has been far too long since I shared a shadow with a shinobi. Shared a shadow with a shinobi. And I do not intend to waste the opportunity. 4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Kryl and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, Leveilleurs? I will return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worse, it would seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany Rowlga? Gridania will be safer for your presence, and while it might not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask that you remain at the Rising Stones to pass on messages and so on?
No. Hold the fort, you mean? Well, very well. I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you.
Okay, well. The nearby watchtower offers an unobstructed view of Baelsar's wall, and I should be interested to speak to the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves at its top. Let's go look. Oh, yeah, here we go. So, this quest is one that ends with a light party dungeon. Oh, he's right here. I guess I won't go flying away. Ah, Rowlga, there you are. Come. These words. These like fake words that you're supposed to pronounce in French. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to apprise us of any developments at the wall. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We're about to set forth.
Indeed, I was about to say 12 watch over you, but I doubt that you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Alphino. We have the griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Do make up your mind, Ida. Nary a moment ago you seemed ready to shake the griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So which is it to be? 'Twould be best to decide before we enter into negotiations. Trust me, Papalimo, I'll shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part I'll leave to you.
Well, shake that booty. Oh.
I think I feel a headache coming on. Let us be on our way, shall we?
Ida, gonna need context? Yeah, phrasing. Phrasing is a problem.
Some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our Alliance friends will doubtless have news for us.
Nod. Final Fantasy XIV brand knowing nod. People who play this game know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at that. Look at that wall over there. That's pretty big. I'd say that's a big wall. And this is certainly a lookout tower. How about it? Oh, hey. It's Domadet. Just right there. Is this... Are you stream sniping, or are you ready to go on this dungeon? Sure. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you're here to speak with our commanding officers. You will find them on the observation platform. Pray proceed. Might have to give you access to the room. Let's see. Rules. Stage pass. I think I did it? Yeah, I did. Okay.
Greetings, my friends. 'Tis good to see you both well. I was hoping you might turn up. I have dragged half the watch here, see, and the sight of you might help remind them why we bothered.
Wow, that accent. That accent was all over the place. Magitech armor mount, neat. Yeah, I got it early. I got it somewhere in ARR. I don't even remember when. Yeah, Mech Bro. They're valued member of the team. They're kind of sentient or something. There was a whole quest line where they're sentient. Yeah. If memory serves, I have not seen many of you since the day of the Grand Melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand at your side. 'Tis heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in a common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has been quiet. That's not quiet. That's on fire. That wall is on fire. Report! What? 7 hells. Fighting has broken out on top of the wall. A full-scale assault. Dang it, you jinxed it.
So the Griffin has made his move.
Someone has.
And what's that supposed to mean?
The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colors.
Impossible. We gave no such order.
Of course, the wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We've been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to this deception. When are we going to stop falling right into the trap? If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will certainly think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war. Oh, look, we fell into another trap. What are the odds? What are the odds? Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin supporters to slip into Alamigo. He could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. Rowlga, we must make for the wall at once. Nod.
What, just the 2 of you?
Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course, and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. Yeah, it's a bit late to send them over there. It will be dangerous, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin, and if we can do that, we'll get zapped by the certain power crystal that the big baddies gave the Griffin in a cutscene before this.
Lady Hilda, might I ask you if you had an airship ready to bear the scions to safety?
Ha! I don't know. Oh my god. I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal. You can count on me. Cockney is not working for me today.
We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm.
Bottle water. Bottle water. I don't know that that's going to help. This is fine. Forward, comrades! The time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. I think I'm closer on his than Cockney. Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost. Everyone is different. No two people. Fuck. God, I just can't do a Cockney. Can't do a strong bad. No two people are not on fire. Okay, well, I'll invite you to the party. Does anyone else want in on this? I assume he was a tank, right? I'm on, what am I on? Excalibur on Primal. That's where I am. So if anybody wants in, just let me know. We'll get a little group going for this Baelsar's Wall light party. Because, why not? Yeah, I mean, I could do the NPC thing. Like, can you have like a partial party and then fill it out with NPCs? Like, I don't know how any of that works. I know you can do one or the other. I don't know if you can do a mix. For Papalimmo told me the trails ahead should lead into the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straightaways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Know that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way. But the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a path through to the Griffin. Make him see reason by any means necessary. Beat that reason right into him. And once we are free of the tunnels, we will make for your position, and with all due haste. And if anything proceeds according to the plan... Oh, if everything proceeds according to the plan, like, really, if anything proceeds according to the plan, that'll be a good day. Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us all away to safety. I only pray that we have enough time. Why is Hilda being Sid now? What's up with Sid? Where'd Sid go? Why is Hilda Sid? Just out of nowhere. You'll make him see reason by introducing him to your weapon named Reason. That's that's as good as a plan as any. Yeah, let me know if it doesn't let you. I mean, Domodet made it over, but you never know with this crap whether it'll fill up at a moment's notice. Okay. I just drank the rest of my drink. Okay. Yeah. So you can get, if you want, you can get in the, you can get in the Discord. I made it so you can. Mr. Dragon Man. Medicine's head's ready to go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna actually have heads. It's amazing. Ad break starting in 56 seconds. Good time for it while we get this part figured out. Does that work? No, that does not work. Okay. So yeah, it's all or nothing. All NPCs or all players. That's the rule. Belsar's Wall. Okay, if we're gonna have to have another person, a third person, or a fourth person, a random fourth person. Friends list. Fight to party. Two tanks. Let's double tank it. Let's go. Let's see. Is there anything that I need to be concerned about? Oh, you're in here. Have you said anything?
Yeah, sorry, just getting on here.
Okay.
Second boss has a tricky one where he'll apply this debuff, and if you do anything while the debuff is active, he takes off a bunch of your health.
Oh, so.
Because a lot of groups will accidentally kill themselves because they'll like keep just dipsing as normal, and then they just all die.
Oh, that sounds like something I would do if I didn't know what you just said. So.
Yeah, well, that's what happened to us the first time.
Whoa, your head is huge. Okay.
Blarg.
I'll put that in the corner. Nobody puts dragon in a corner. Put the meta sign here. And wait, where did your head? There we go.
Testing.
Yeah.
Hello, is this working?
It totally works now.
Oh, frick. If we do this properly, I should send over the PNG tuber I just got. That is a later us problem.
Yeah, just send me the link at some point, and then I'll have it just in case for later. All right, so all we need to do is grab one more pew pew person, and so this is going to be a very quick queue. Insta queue. Okay.
As long as you have both a tank and a healer, it's usually an instant queue.
Yeah. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Oh, look at them! Look at them big dogs they have.
It's like the dire wolf version of English bulldogs.
Okay. Oh, you're up there now. Okay.
Right, I forgot. I'm tanking. I can just go wherever the heck I want.
I might be having some lag right now.
Yeah, I just had a lag spike.
Oh, yeah, look at this crap. They're not moving while I wail on them.
Yeah, I'm just standing here and all of a sudden I die. Uh-oh.
Oh. You're dead? I'm gonna go over here. Oh. Are we getting DDoSed again?
We might be.
Oh boy.
Well, at least chat is working. Whoop.
I mean, the stream is working. Yes, this is
So
definitely.
apparently everyone died except me.
Oh, now I'm dead. Okay. Connection.
I'm just on. I'm trying to resurrect. I'm just on an infinite loading screen.
Connection with the server was lost. Okay. Yep. It's happening.
Off to a great start.
Oh? Is it gonna just let me back in like that? No. The character selected was not properly logged out or is currently logged in on another client. Logging character out. Please wait to log in again. Are you certain you wish to leave the queue? No. I guess, well, I have to. Please wait and try logging in. Okay, so... How's everybody doing? How's life?
There's no life. There's only FF14.
Yeah, so in that case, yeah, we're all dead then. Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of back, but maybe not.
Wow. It's not even loading the abridged information. It's just... Whoop, there we go. 269. Okay. In Discord, you have to deal with me. You have to deal with the sounds of me drinking, because unfortunately I can't stop that from happening.
No problem.
I'm using 2 mics now. One that goes to Discord and one that goes to the stream. The Discord one is my shittier mic, but it's right up on my mouth as I drink, so sorry. Okay.
Gee, Rowlga, how come your mom lets you have 2 mics?
She knows that I like things that point at my mouth. Oh no. No. Wait, why would my mom... Oh my god, there's so many questions. New subject. So...
Oh man, I didn't realize I'd open it like that.
187. Do. Hi, Amy. How's it going? Is this Q stream exciting to watch? Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'll tell you right now. The answer is no. You played some Final Fantasy 14, right? Depends how many more not safe work things you say about your mom. Yeah. Yeah. Well, in that sense, I will try to not have it be as exciting. That's not the kind of excitement that we want here at Team Retro Fox Enterprises Incorporated. LLC. Yeah, Amy used to stream, and I think you gave Final Fantasy 14 a try, right? But it wasn't really for you. Is that how it was for you? I haven't talked to Amy in a while, so we're gonna be catching up. Don't mind us.
Whoa. Lobby server connection has encountered an error, and the entire client just crashed. All right,
Oh.
this will be a minute.
Oh wow. How far through the queue were you?
I'm positioned probably 150.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was never really able to get into it before. The problem that I had with it was the party finder stuff. WoW was very I was, what's the word, traumatized from WoW about random groups. So every time I hit a party finder thing, I would just quit or just unsub Final Fantasy. But now I seem to be doing all right. Hi, Iggy.
Hello. Oh, have you guys experienced the thing that's been happening the last couple of days?
Yeah. Oh, and there it goes again.
There it is again.
There it goes again.
Oh, dear. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that just might be how it is.
We must persevere.
You gotta do your best.
Third time's a charm, hopefully. Flip horizontal. There we go. And bigger Iggy. There we go. Yeah. That's where Iggy
Hi,
goes.
everybody.
Hello, Iggy.
Yeah, the anxiety before hitting that Q button. Oh, now it's not even connecting to the data center. Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
I just had to complain.
Sometimes the power of bitching just makes things work. It's true.
Okay, well. If I go back in. Please wait. Okay. I don't know how long I'm supposed to wait. Maybe we won't get to Stormbringer. Wait, was it?
Stormblood.
Stormblood. Shadowbringers and Stormblood. Maybe we won't get to Stormblood today. And the title will in fact not make sense. I'll have to rename it in post. Fix it in post.
Oh no, you know what's happening right now? You're getting the Stormblood experience.
Oh?
Raban Extreme has been reborn. Okay, so while we're waiting for login stuff, allow me to tell you all what happened.
Okay.
Ooh, do tell.
Okay, so the first little bit of Stormblood, you're doing stuff in the new area, blah, blah, blah. Eventually you go through the quest line, and then you have to talk to Raban. Immediately after this, you are introduced to everyone's favorite character to meme on, Garenholt, or something like that. However you pronounce Rogadin names, which is actually pronounced Rugadin, by the way.
No.
Yeah, it's not Rogadin. It's pronounced Rugadin.
Oh, yeah, that... Yeah, because it's Moon Brita, they always say. And it's the same OE. Okay.
Yeah. Well, anyways. This would then lead into an instant fight against this, this shit nobody, right? However, because everyone wanted to do this at the same time, there weren't enough powerful instance servers to make this happen. And, this was not just, it was just for soloed instance servers, if I remember correctly. Any dungeon would work fine. The only thing that was an issue was talking to Raban and going into this cutscene and doing the solo duty that takes all of 3 minutes, and unlocking Samurai, because that also has a similar thing going on.
Okay.
So for like a week, just like everyone's trying to get in, and nobody can get in. You go in, and then you get kicked out of the queue, or not even the queue. Like you go in and be like, go in, skip the cutscene, you can't do it. Go in, skip the cutscene, can't do it. Go in, skip the cutscene, can't do it. Go in, it's like, oh, my name days have come at once, says Garenfold, and that has now become a meme.
So how did it get fixed eventually?
I think they might have bought more servers.
Was there a trickle of people getting through?
There was a trickle of people getting through. I don't know, just because like I worked nights at the time, so I was just like, I'm just gonna play this game at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah,
and got through it that way.
That would solve it.
Is that sort of like whichever event it was had the Choco Meteors of Doom? Where there was a non-instance encounter with these chocobos, but since everybody did it, it spawned like dozens of chocobos that promptly AoE'd everyone to death?
Similar but different, because eventually people realized that, we could form an orderly queue.
Random people forming orderly queues? What? I mean, this is the internet, not Britain.
It's like in WoW with all the Death Knights lining up to get praised for joining the Alliance or Horde.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when it has to do like everyone wants a chance to do the thing, people will do it. Because if you don't respect the queue, they'll also just leave you dead on the floor and no one will raise you.
Look at all the good beans. Yeah, Purple, there's like 3 people in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. And there's a lot of people watching too, actually. I'm kind of shocked about that. But I'm glad.
Man, we need to get DDoSed more often then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, it's like this is one of the it's like one of the highest view counts I've ever had, and it's on a freaking queue screen. Like nothing's happening.
Oh no, you got kicked out.
And I got kicked. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Just
this was also why going forward, intros in each expansion was split into half and half. You would have you now have, hey, do you want to go this spot or this spot? They're about 2 hours each, and we'll come together in time for the first dungeon. But yeah.
Oh, to try to help with the glut of people just running through in.
Yeah, so you would have both like area instances split into 3 different ones. So that there wasn't 5 million people all standing on top of someone. You'd only have, 500,000 people standing on top of someone.
Where are we at? Oh, only 3:30. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, if you get kicked out, you have a grace period of a minute to get back into the queue in your spot.
I'm glad that they thought of that.
Well, in the meantime, I just managed to log in. Somehow I skipped the queue, got logged in instantly, woke up dead in the Bearstall's Wall dungeon, revived myself, and then got disconnected again. And now I'm back in the queue.
This is tragic, everybody.
Yeah.
Should we try a different data center?
No, because the things that you are getting currently are server side, not client side. Or client side, not server side, rather.
What do you mean?
The error that you're getting, the 2K6, is not the 2K9. Ending with a 6 is client side issue, ending with a 9 is server side issue. So there's something in between you and the server that's causing the problem, not between the server and you that's the problem. If that makes sense.
Well, we just discovered the savage version of Baelsar's Wall.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking new ground, discovering new content today.
Wee.
Man, the problem is, I want to make a joke but it doesn't make sense because you haven't finished Baelsar's Wall specifically.
What, this joke will only work immediately after the dungeon is complete?
Well, it will only work like partway through the boss fight when you get a boss line.
Oh, okay.
Specifically, the way he pronounces the word sloppy.
Okay. Oh, there goes. Oh my god. Oh, it was 2002 was the error. What are the ones that end in 2?
That was a different one.
I'm going to look up all the error codes.
And as long as the thing keeps ticking down, as long as I can get back in time for the queue to keep ticking down, I'll keep trying. But, you know, if need be, we can have other ideas for what to do with this stream.
Yeah, we just go back to Wing Commander.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe Wing Commander.
Whatever you got.
Yeah, it's keeping my spot. So, Final Fantasy 14 error 2002.
2002 says if more than 17,000 people are waiting to log into a data center, then other people get kicked out.
Oh my god, that's right. This was the Endwalker queue now.
Oh.
Okay, so when Endwalker came out.
Oh yeah, these are all 2 years ago.
They were like they were like we have the very best servers we can purchase. We've tried to purchase more servers. There are none. Because it's 2022.
Right, in between COVID and then the NFT craze, then all the tech gets gobbled up.
Exactly. This is very interesting. Excellent. This was forwarded to Jay, who forwarded to me, originally from Senny. And it has Wookalamot saying, "It's gonna fall apart sometimes. Tacos fall apart too, and we still love them." It's true.
Well,
Final Fantasy 14 is just a taco. If you really think about it.
Final Fantasy.
So I'd guess a bunch of people, like, we aren't the only ones that had this happen. Everybody got disconnected, and now everybody's trying to pile back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, literally everybody. Probably.
9,001 means you lost... 90,001 means you lost connection to the game server.
Whoops.
Well, that's the most generic error that I've ever heard of. Okay, well, this doesn't seem to be happening.
Everybody
right
is
now?
in queue. Everybody is all in queues. So if you want to like spend 20 minutes doing something else before you even bother checking, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. 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 What we'll do. Exit. We'll do a little Wing Commander and then come back. Because I am obsessed with Final Fantasy right now for some reason. So
I mean, as well, you should be. It's a good game.
Yeah. And you know, when that happens, and I'm like, even Daddy Hobbs can't lure me back over to Wing Commander 2. You know, that's that really means something. That means I should stream Final Fantasy instead. But yeah.
Sadly, the trolls on the internet want to DDoS us, I assume.
So Daddy Hobbs is just gonna have to live with being a second fiddle. But I'm sure he'll forgive me. it did take me 20, 30 years to come back to him. So
he's loyal.
Yeah.
And very patient.
Move myself over to. I'll float up here. Yeah, I'm over here now.
Heck yeah, join the pile.
I need to be. More like that, I think. Yeah. Okay. What program do I want to run? I want to run that one. Is the audio going to work? That's the real question.
You run the program. Give him the medicine drug. He needs rat bites to live. Fucking love that meme. I think my favorite part in that whole thing, actually, though, was... You are a black man. This vexes me.
What?
Have you not seen the meme of, like, the house thing? Like, the House MD thing?
Oh.
Like, it's just still images of, like, every single House episode. Have you tried giving him the medicine drug? We gave him the medicine drug. Only a fool would give him the medicine drug. You are a fool.
That sounds about right. That's
oh
how
man,
House...
I haven't thought about House in a long time.
That is how House used to go. Okay. So where we left off here was we're flying a mission where we jump into another system and have to take out these capital ships like right away. And I keep dying over and over and over again.
Well, also, you know, there is no side stream currently.
Stop it.
If that's a thing you were even able to do.
Yeah. I was doing it for...
Yeah, but then the game crashed and then it stopped entirely.
Yeah. Share screen. That one. That's the one I want to share.
Thank you.
Blah, blah, blah. We saw this last time. I know we did. 2 hours later. Yeah. We saw that. But anyway, I need to pull up a... words. A walkthrough.
Yeah, I've got the walkthrough open on GameFAQs. Which mission is this?
Wing Commander 2. That's what I need to find out. I need the walkthrough just to even get my bearings. Let's see. So, no, we're not that far. Escort mission. Defend mission. You know, let's actually just... let's try this screen that I made up. Okay, on this screen, things are a little out of place. So let's move the heads over to here. Yeah. Okay. Escort mission. Escort the... 5 Sarthas. Defend mission. Really wish I knew where... Okay, here we go. Never go across Heaven's Gate. So we're around Heaven's Gate somewhere. They said something about Heaven's Gate, and I've heard of... They've been saying this system name a lot too. Spirit. No, we're not doing that one yet. Yes, let's move the talking heads around on screen. Don't know where I was going with that. Oh, was that really like satisfying for you for the talking heads to move around? I don't know. Let's see. Mission. Strike mission. Launch normally. Karathi fighter group. 2 Drakris. This one here. Okay, take them out. Let shields recharge. Then jump through. Yeah, this is just not going to happen. But luckily, it looks like from the mission tree, like we go to Heaven's Gate whether we win or lose anyway. So I'm going to give this one last shot, and if I can't get anywhere with it, I'm just gonna eject and say fuck it. And y'all's mission, should you choose to accept it, but I'm volunteering you for it, is keep trying to log in on Final Fantasy and let me know when it works.
That's fair.
Already on it.
Yes, so we go over there for an emergency mission. Okay, so basically I think what they're saying is we need to take out... Did they say we need to take out the... Okay, take out the 4... Oh, that's before. And then you jump to... There it is. Okay, launch normally. Your mission's changed for you. Okay. There are 2 Dracaries trying to stop you. Take them out. Let shields recharge. Then jump through and take out the 3 Sarthas browsing around the area. Then torpedo the Relatha. Make sure you don't get fried. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's basically just like, you know, draw a circle, draw another circle, draw the rest of the damn owl. Like, it's not very helpful. Okay.
Yeah, just do that thing. Just get good, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like every Dark Souls guide ever.
Oh, speaking of, have you seen, so there's this new game that came out, Sun Wukong, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everyone's been playing that one.
Yeah, but the big thing is this tweet that came out. It says, hang on, I have it right here. Just one moment.
A dramatic reading of this tweet by Iggy Torlin.
Black myth, Wukong, feels like this generation's Ocarina of Time, and you can't argue with that. Finally, the adult Dark Souls we've been waiting for all these years.
Really?
Their complaint with Dark Souls is that
it's for
adult.
children.
This is the real man's Dark Souls.
Dark Souls, the game where you start out basically dead, everything is dead, everything sucks, and you're telling me it's not mature enough.
Yeah, no, Sun Wukong is the Dark Souls of video games.
I mean, I'll give you that Sun Wukong's characters are much more likely to show up on certain adult websites. However, like, I don't know that it's more adult than Dark Souls. Oh my god. Ooh. Alright, here we go. Are we gonna die instantly? Okay, it blows up. But that was beyond our control. Okay. So I gotta take these guys out a lot faster than I have been, I think is the problem. Like, I just gotta get these guys dead. And then get out of range of the capital ship so I stop losing shields. Oh my god. But this dude is being a jerk. No, I don't want to lock on him. Oh my god. Yeah, it's... Oh no. It's because I'm so slow and I can't even get this guy in my sights. Like, I'm just like spinning around, not getting anywhere with this. All right. Oh, he's dead anyway. Okay. But now, like, I'm almost dead because this freaking capital ship has completely rocked my armor. At least I'm still alive. Nope.
You had to say something literally out loud, and that caused problems.
Yeah, just stop talking. That's all
At
you have
least
to do.
I'm still... Okay, can somebody clip that, please? I don't like asking for clips, but I feel like that deserves something.
On it.
Truthfully, sometimes you have to ask for it, because it would be a great moment, and no one thinks about it.
Yeah. Just
Yeah, look at Rowlga over here just shilling for content.
the pure irony of it. Yeah, okay, but okay, see what Wing Commander 2 has that Wing Commander 1 didn't is this continue script button, which I've never pressed before. Let's see what happens. Oh, we're dead.
Wow. So instead of restarting the mission, it just shows you your own funeral.
I thought it was going to be like, oh, like as if you ejected or something. But no, it's just like, well, you're dead now.
This game is just rubbing it in your face.
Yeah. Okay, that's the end. Okay. Well, that's Wing Commander 2, everybody.
Couldn't have done anything better at all. How's the login situation?
I'm at position 362.
Well, that's a position.
Okay, I'm gonna just okay, launch and eject.
No more ground control to Major Tom because Major Tom stepped into the light.
Bye, Amy. Fun at work.
Bye, Amy.
Gobelstapler far, Amy. Yes. I ejected. It's not that big a deal. Okay. We continue. Pew! Heaven's Gate System, Enigma Sector. Observation Deck, TCS Concordia. Hey Rowlga, have you heard about Spirit? Heard what? They took her off the flight roster. We're trying to figure out why. Doesn't make any sense to me unless they think she's a Mandarin. If she's a spy, she's probably given the Kilrathi detailed plans of the Concordia. Now wait just a damn minute. I've known Spirit a long time. She could never be a traitor. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe she's a friend of Inverse Tiger, the bad guy, the coward of Tithrak Mang, the guy that nuked the Tiger's Claw. She's iced more Kilrathi than you'll ever run away from, punk. Hey, easy guys. No one's saying Spirit is a traitor. She can't be. She's given everything to the Confederation. Hell, the Kilrathi murdered her fiancé. She'll never help them. I hope you're right, Rowlga, but Tolwyn must have a reason to ground her. Okay. The briefing room, TCS Concordia. Oh god, I gotta get my French accent going. Pilots, this mission is important. We are preparing for the liberation of the Heaven's Gate. Unfortunately, there was a small snag. We detected Kilrathi strike force moving through the jump points in this sector. Spirit and Inverse Tiger are Zeta Wing and will patrol the jump points. I thought Spirit was on restricted duty. Not anymore. What the hell? You and Inverse Tiger deserve each other. Whatever you are implying with that remark, you are mistaken. I have flown alongside Captain Artemis. He is a truly brave warrior. On Hallas, we have a way of dealing with false accusers. If you care to step outside. You bet, Furball. I've been waiting.
That's enough. Inverse Tiger and Spirit, report to the flight deck. For this mission, you are an épée. Like the ferret, the épée is small and fast, but has greater firepower. Your mission profile is already entered into your nav computers. Orbs, Stingray, my office right now.
On the flight deck, we taken off. Okay, what do we got? Oh, we only have particle cannons. That's great. We got... Okay, well, you know, we'll live, I suppose. I suppose.
You spo.
I spo that we'll... Oh my god, I'm so... What, am I tired? Like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's just streamer brain, bro.
Okay. So I'm just being me. I don't even remember what the mission's supposed to be. Okay, breaking tech. Oh, I forget. Yeah, this one has a freaking afterburner.
Shall destroy.
It's been so long since I had a fighter with an afterburner. Been stuck in that broadsword for so long. Oh, they're kicking my ass. I think I heard Tannic in the living room laugh at me when I said that.
I need your help. Goodbye, my friend.
Oh, is she leaving already? Oh, there's a freaking capital ship there.
She did say she needed help.
Yeah, well, they all say that. Okay, I'm gonna just die probably here. So let me. Where are you going? Are you? The one thing I miss about the broadsword is when you lock on, it has. Oh, this has ITTS. What the hell? Did they all have ITTS this entire time? What? Okay, well, I have no idea if there's another... Okay, there is another guy. Okay. I was sitting there complaining on the ones that weren't broadswords that there was no ITTS, and then, like... Maybe I'm just an idiot. Like, I don't know.
Part of the challenge of this is they just give you a brand new ship, and it's like, oh, hey, we're just going to throw you in a mission. Try to figure out what the buttons do.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a loud yell.
Yeah, it did peak kind of high on the on OBS. Wait, is there... Oh, jump point. Wait, something's locked onto me? Oh, this dude. Oh, it's that Kamek from before. What the hell? Okay, look. How's Final Fantasy?
I'm back in, and I haven't been kicked off in the last 2 minutes.
Okay, that sounds promising.
That's a good sign.
And the queue's still in the hundreds.
Let's, Oh, you're still in the queue?
Well, no, the queue was in the hundreds when I was getting in.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, that's not bad. We'll try this. We got to make some... Like, if the title might not make sense, because maybe we're not going to even get to Stormblood this time. So that part of the title might not make sense. But at least the game we're playing should make sense.
The title should just be we are getting to Stormblood no matter what. No, actually no. Rephrase. It should be we're getting to Stormblood question mark.
Why am I not hearing the audio? It looks like the Final Fantasy audio is coming through OBS, but I don't hear it. Why is that?
Strange, because I can hear it in Discord.
Oh, I don't hear anything anymore. What the fuck?
Well, you could figure it out while you're in the queue to log in.
Hold on. I gotta figure out why. Oh. Somehow the mute button was pushed.
Oh.
That'll do it. I don't know. I didn't touch anything over there. Whatever. Logging in. 80. Okay. Not bad.
Meta, are you jumping in as well?
Yeah, hopping in.
Okay, here we are. So, now that we're here, and I don't know, Iggy, do you want to do a baby dungeon for babies?
Absolutely, I'll be happy to help you all.
Okay.
Heck yeah, full party.
What do you technically have, people-wise?
Well, we just did Party Finder to get a DPS.
You need a DPS? Understood.
Yeah. But I think the other two have more things that they could do. I am only DPS. So.
Yeah, I can do all three, but I'm most comfortable tanking in dungeons because for the most part, I've been tanking and Meta's been healing.
Yeah, I've been mainly healing in dungeons, but I can also do any of the three, so
I am a mentor, so I will adjust.
It's funny because I actually have Summoner as a dips class, but I just don't feel comfortable using them.
Yeah, that's the one problem with Scholar and Summoner is if you don't use them in between things, it gets things a bit wonky. 42 people ahead of me, so I'm also gonna not.
See, I don't have you on my list yet. Well, it's pretty easy to just get over here, I guess. And then I can add you to everything. Well, that's a fancy-ass chocobo armor.
Yeah, I splurged and picked it up just because, I mean, come on. Now I have my own dog.
Oh, that was my fault. I stopped. I left the whole thing here. Look for Katya in character search. Katya Akula.
No. Oh, I see it. I screwed that up. Okay. First name. Execute. You invite to party.
Alrighty, I just need one moment here. All these friend requests needing me to have extra moments.
I am definitely well hydrated doing this stream. I had three glasses of things in front of me.
Perfect.
I'm now halfway through the third one.
Okay, I'm good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. With a party of other players. You join. Commence. Okay. We saw this cutscene already. Okay.
Alrighty, take two.
That's not the one I wanted. I want to do this one. Slurp. Cool.
Slurp?
Oh, right. This isn't Duty Finder, so you can do Blue Mage. Right.
Yeah. Oh.
Blue Mage is kind of a weird class. You actually can't do a lot of content with it.
Yeah, it's technically a limited job. Gather everything up. But you can do this bullshit.
Oh.
Sorry, did someone just get deleted back there?
Okay.
Yeah, I cast self-destruct because it was funny.
No, well, we can do this with 3 people.
I just released and went back. It's fine.
Oh shoot, I have to kind of remember how tanking works.
What have you been doing
your
more of
tank
lately?
stance on? Yes, it is. Good.
I've been leveling Dragoon on the side.
Ah.
Casual Ifrit explosion. You don't even know what this is about.
Are you just hitting buttons?
No, I was saying you don't even know what this is about.
Oh.
Hammer time. You guys remember Ravana?
Yeah. Oh, look at you. Look at you with your insectness.
Yeah.
Dang, over here with all the fun toys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't wait till Beastmaster, though, so we can collect pets instead of collecting moves.
I know, I'm actually really looking forward to that.
Oh, we need this thing. Stop! Go away! I didn't ask to be chained up. That's from my boyfriend.
Content too hot for Twitch. Oh, is this just the one group?
Yep.
I assume we want to open this gate. I assume this isn't a mistake.
Yeah.
Boss number 1, pretty easy. Avoid line AoE and kill the ads, if I'm reading this right.
Yep.
This armor almost looks like it's out of BattleTech.
It's too pretty to be in BattleTech. It's too shaped, curved.
Ah!
BattleTech always has that used future look about it. Plus, it's too small. This would be, what, an industrial mech? This is a 10-tonner? Not even scout mechs are at least 20.
Ow,
Very rude.
Come on, man, we're just trying to blow you up. Don't be a jerk about it. And now we start the world's least efficient conveyor belt.
Yeah, that's about right.
Who likes elevator fights?
what's... Oh, that's this thing. Oh, hi.
Flashbang, go!
Oh, I hate these claw things. Where was that other one? It was in the crystal tower somewhere, and it kept clawing me, and now I have nightmares.
Yeah.
Tigers hating claws. Now I've seen everything.
I mean, they're a mount, and the problem with them is they pick you up by your scruff, and so you can't move.
Yeah, tigers don't like being picked up by the scruff.
No, but really though, that's only like 2/3 of a shit post.
We're just like moving back and forth or something.
Kind of basically. Everybody enjoy having gobskin. It's kind of useless, honestly.
Still not sure what the purpose of this conveyor belt platform thing is. Are they just supposed to dump all the mechs on top of here for shipment or something?
Probably.
Just don't think how the dungeons work. Don't.
I mean,
you will go nuts.
That sounds reasonable, though. It's better than anything I would have been able to think of.
Okay, so this is the boss that tripped us up, because he's got this debuff he'll put on you for 5 seconds you do nothing, because if you do something while you have the debuff, he just starts wailing on you.
Oh.
Yeah,
including movement. If you get hit with that debuff, stand still.
The good old timer on you, and if it goes off, you explode.
Well, I will see what this is.
Yeah, here's
That's
the
the
debuff.
one. Specifically, you only have to worry when it goes off.
Okay, so it's gone now? Okay.
Yeah. Like, for the 2 seconds before it, you're fine still.
That part's fun as a warrior, because then you can just pop raw intuition and then just not die from all the AoE healing. Oh, red light. And green light.
It's like there's a no-no circle under me. I can move, right?
Yeah, you gotta wait a little bit.
Ah, what a beautiful night to start a war.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, since we have 2 ranged DPSs, it actually makes more logical sense to use ranged limit break on a pack of enemies than it does to save it for the boss.
Oh, really?
So, yes, go ahead and limit break. It does more potency on 2 people than against a boss.
Well, okay.
I think you only hit one of them because they were all running and chasing after the
Well, it
our
was
tank.
fun anyway.
Yeah, it was.
Sorry, it's kind of floor is lava all over here.
Yeah, there was a lot of... I
There was a
probably
lot
should
of
have
that,
saved
yeah.
it for a time when it wasn't, like, circles everywhere.
One of the hard parts about being a tank is just running around trying to pick everyone up.
Yeah, that's why they let you throw your axe.
Oh, hi everybody.
There's a group up ahead too if you want.
Works for me. I do appreciate how I can generate enough threat just from my AoE that I can just pull them along with me from a single hit.
Yeah, it didn't used to be the case. They did adjust things. Alright, so...
Hey look, it's the Fire Emblem trio.
So I used toad oil before I used self-destruct. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm gonna release. I don't want the weakness from battle res.
That's right. You don't want to be weak.
That's correct. And I wanna be funny. Anywho's.
Wasn't there a build in, was it Guild Wars, I think, where like you play a necromancer with carrying a pot around and you just explode, and players just did that en masse with like 20 or 30 of them just blowing up one after the other?
It took 8 of them to clear an entire dungeon. Yeah.
Where they would
Yeah,
just
it's like
each
this pot of
explode one at a
souls that,
time.
like, if you open it, you die, but pretty much everything in the room also dies.
This sounds like fun. It sounds like almost like the Baldur's Gate hacks, where you just put explosive barrels down everywhere and then win.
I don't know if that's
Baldur's
hacks.
Gate. Back in my day, we were doing that in Divinity Original Sin 2.
Yeah. Why do you think Baldur's Gate can do that? Same people.
Hi, Griffin.
It's the Griffin.
Called it.
Yep, it's
Not on
everyone's
stream,
favorite
but
guy.
yeah. That was my number one suspect.
Oh shoot, what's this guy's gimmick?
He'll run across the entire arena and then do the entire arena except for what's behind him as a big
He'll also
thing.
drop multiple swords, kill the swords where they kill us. Oh, and he also has a gaze attack. So at one point, physically turn your character away from him.
Or else you'll get blinded.
He's just too hot for us to handle in that moment. He does blue steel or some shit. Okay, got it. Ah, wrong song. Fuck.
That's what you get for not labeling your sheet music.
How'd you like these?
Flash powder, look away.
It's okay.
Sloppy.
There it is.
Sloppy.
Sloppy.
Sloppy. For Alamigo!
Okay, I think the trick is you only have to kill the sword in the center, and then you don't have to worry about the edges.
Technically, just any one sword.
How'd you like these?
Oh, flash powder.
Oh, apparently I didn't turn in time or something. How,
He just gave you the boot. Get the healer.
Save meta.
I'll tear you limb from limb. Sloppy. For Alamigo!
Nicely done. He
There we
didn't
go.
even do the sword thing twice.
Well done.
Elbert, you've fucked around for the last time. Except he hasn't, I'm sure. I'm sure this isn't the last time.
Ooh, free pants.
These pants are probably not better than what I already have.
Nyeh. 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 Gotta jump on him a few times for good measure.
Yeah. Certain things you gotta do, like, you gotta
Yep.
crouch in pants, etc., etc.
Okay. Well. And the story continues. At last.
You've beaten me, aye.
Just your eye?
But you cannot stop what I've begun.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute here.
Behold, a glimpse of things to come. We did it! We showed the bastards! Aye! Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea. They die that others may live.
Vanguards! Attack!
What? The betrayers were themselves betrayed.
Hells, do you hear that?
I don't quite understand the point yet, but I guess I will in time.
Something something Game of Thrones.
War machines. How did they get here so quickly? Stand your ground! For the resistance!
Oh no! Ooh.
Well, it looks like they didn't read that AoE.
No. Well, they're all dead.
There's nowhere to run. We're cut off.
I still don't understand how them dying helps Alamigo, but I guess
You'll see in a second.
yeah, I'm sure.
Too big. Too powerful. Mighty Rowlga,
Oh, here we go.
grant us the strength to crush our
Hopes, wishes, desires.
I love how at this point they've even gamified it in universe. Like this is an understood concept in universe that can be deliberately manipulated.
There you are.
As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do we do? This is a massacre!
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Ilbird. I should have known.
Yeah, I mean, it was the only person that made sense.
It has to end now. Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Retreat?
With the moment of my triumph so close at hand, you truly are a sheltered child, Leverrier.
I think you overestimate their chances. Those must be really, really uncomfortable to carry around in your back pocket like that.
Eyes. No abyss is too deep for you.
Yeah, as soon as Emmerich said throw them into the abyss, I was like, someone's just gonna go down there and get them. It's like, don't throw them into the abyss, destroy them or some shit.
Struggle to reach this point.
Ugh.
My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Alamigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes, then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Summoned?
Yep, it's always about summoning a primal. Don't be so freaking surprised.
I'm back. What idiocy did I miss?
They're summoning a primal.
Oh yes, I know their limitations.
And we're surprised?
The characters are, for some reason.
Than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
Oh, well, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, we really shouldn't have just tossed those eyes away randomly.
Yeah.
What?
It's kind of RB.
Now.
I maintain it made sense at the moment. Nothing can survive in that torrent of wind and water ether. However, we have immortals who don't care about dying.
I mean, I guess, but still.
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all!
And all of my sorrow.
Burning finger! Two burning fingers, actually. The middle ones. So, do you remember what makes primal summoning more powerful?
I guess dying?
Human sacrifice, yes.
Again, it is kind of impressive how this is actually like in-universe acknowledged and documented that, oh, yeah, no, this is totally a procedure that by now is understood and replicatable.
Yep.
And that's a lot of human sacrifice.
It's a lot of human sacrifice. And instead of a fuck ton of crystals, we have the ether in Nidhogg's eyes. Answers going in the distance there.
Alright, need to get a group of 8 people for this boss.
Really?
His death completed the ritual.
Oh, is this...
The
what is
primal
this?
is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do.
There is one thing.
What? Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
It didn't really
But
work,
that's
though.
impossible. We would need hours to collect the necessary ether.
Well, it worked for long enough.
It worked for 5 minutes. No, it worked for 15 seconds.
May not always be apparent. I was ever your grandsire.
Eh, semantics.
Pupil.
Tiptimati, of course. The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalymo! I know how that spell works. It is time to leave.
Do what she says.
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
Ah, didn't know she could pilot airships now.
If you're staying, then
Everyone can, apparently.
No, Ida. There is a path only you can walk.
Now Sid's at the helm. He's our Uber driver.
Oh, he is there?
Not him, but there is someone flying it.
Yeah, Hilda's flying it.
Oh, right.
Please, you have to take her.
Get her out of here so I can nuke this thing.
No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away.
Thancred, now's not the time to be chasing girls.
Oh, I can choose? I bet I can't really choose. But, I'll just do what he says.
If you choose to try and stay with him, he blasts you away with the scathe spell.
That's what I assumed. I was like, he was just gonna... Yeah. He'll take care of it.
Hilda, I think he means now.
Yeah, I don't remember a time when they taught Hilda how to fly one of these things, but I guess people do things when you're not around. They learn things.
I mean, they do have the airship manufacturing in Ishgard, so
Yeah.
maybe she just hung out there and learned.
Farewell
Makes
again,
sense.
Yeah.
My dear Ida. Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
Hey, look, he did the smile.
He did the thing from the opening. All right, now that's there.
So I guess no raid boss this time.
Yeah, I guess that new dragon, that Atarashi Tatsu, will have to wait for later. That's a joke just for me.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm looking this up.
Well, it's not so much words that mean the same thing but are different.
Papalymo is my friend. I should have been there with him.
Well, but what would that have done, really? You could see it in his eyes, Ida. He knew what he was doing, what had to be done. Master Louisoix wore that same look right before the end.
Do you think I don't know that? I know, all right, I know!
There's nothing more you could have done. Ilberd caught us all off guard. Even Rowlga was powerless to stop him. I could have alt F4'd. If you must blame someone, then blame me. Just promise that you'll never forget what Papalymo strove to protect, or the lessons he tried to teach you.
Blame Alphanod for getting there 2 minutes too late.
Yeah.
Don't speak to me.
Leave Ida with me. She doesn't want to talk to me, but leave her here anyway, for some reason. Go on. Go back to the Rising Stones. The others need to know what happened here. Okay. Well, we're getting somewhere now. Last mission of... Last quest of 3.5 is this one. And then we got the 4 quests in 3.56. And then Stormblood. Oh my god.
We're getting near the end.
We'll get there. We'll get there. It doesn't look like there's any more dungeons for a long time on this list over
I was going
here.
to say, should we still stick around in-game? Because, yeah, the next dungeon won't be for a while.
You don't have to. You don't have to stay in the party, and but you can stay in the Discord for sure. Or you can leave if you want. Like, I mean, yeah, whatever you want to do. But I'd be glad to have you here.
Yeah, the next dungeon isn't until 4 hours into Stormblood because that's just how the timing always works out. First dungeon is 4 hours into the expansion.
Yeah, it takes a little while to get there.
But we're doing it. But, I didn't know if we would be able to keep going tonight, but we are.
Yeah, glad we were able to. I'm glad that I could mess things up by going in as a blue mage and just fucking around.
Are you kidding me? That was fun.
Yeah, everything just kind of fell over.
Yeah, I did explode myself to do that.
So it seems you bring ill tidings, brother.
God, I forgot that she had that outfit.
Aye, behind the griffin's mask we found the grinning face of an old adversary, Ilberd. I know not how, but he had in his possession the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate a summoning ritual, even as we looked on. And this is all the bullshit that happened. And now you know.
And we all just kind of stood there and watched. We do that a lot.
By the 12. I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires every onza of one's ether. No one, not even grandfather, could cast it and hope to survive. Indeed, it was ever a last resort, as I'm sure Papalymo was aware. Thus did the pupil follow in the footsteps of his master, even unto the grave. I have as yet been unable to explain how Ilberd came to possess Nidhogg's eyes. In the depths of the sea clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind-aspected ether rages. No mortal could endure such conditions. Then mayhap it was the work of an Ascian, but now is not the time for idle speculation. Kryl, I have need of your assistance. Yes, of course. We must inspect the cocoon of light and ascertain the state of the primal trapped within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight. Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. As shall I. Let's be about it, then. And, what about the Empire? Wouldn't they be kind of pissed off about...
What? Without so much as a by your leave?
Pray forgive Archon Ishtola her brevity. She seeketh employment, lest she run out of money. Lest her grief deprive her of the will to act. A desire to comfort Ida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I too must contend with this grievous loss in my own way. By thy leave, Lady Alize, as you asked for, I shall honor our fallen colleague through gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understanding of this cocoon of light. Good day to you.
Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Surrendering to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to Papalymo's sacrifice.
You didn't even know him.
Yeah, I mean, really?
Quite. We must begin preparations to face Ilberd's accursed creation without delay. What time we have was purchased at too dear a price for us to squander it.
First, in his honor, we must prepare the traditional funeral baked potato.
Oh, tasty potato, take away our sadness.
School's
Because
out forever.
Lalafell is done.
So, back in the day, that used to give you, well, it still gives you a title. However, you want to know what the title was called?
What?
Papalymo's Last Witness.
Oh, who wants to use that?
It was, kind of a huge spoiler.
Oh.
So, they changed it to something else.
No, I'm not using any titles, but let's see. The finest pupil's ally. Okay. That makes sense.
Much less spoilery.
Mm-hmm.
I want the dragon song. That sounds like a good one. That makes sense for a bard. Especially a bard who is in league with dragons.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're on 3.56.
Rowlga, I wish I had more to tell you, but the situation in East Shroud remains largely unchanged, meaning we still have no idea how long it will be before a communication from the Alliance. One moment.
And I'm getting food. BRB.
Okay.
Yes, of course. Our representatives will be present. Thanks. Word from Gridania. The council will shortly be reconvened. The Alliance leaders have already begun to assemble. They wish to discuss the primal, of course, and of Ishtola's last report, the cocoon yet hung above the wall, unchanged.
Oh, I bet there was like a couple days or whatever, or like you had to wait a patch cycle between that one and this one.
Yeah, it was literally months in real life.
Yes, but the Elder Seed Seer doubtless shares our concerns about how long it will remain so. I am told that Sid Garland has been called in to add his expertise to proceedings. A wise decision. The more minds we have working on this, the better. Well then, I suggest we leave the Rising Stones in Tatar's capable hands and make haste for the Lotus Stand. Bye.
Oh, yeah!
Is this a guy?
Yeah, it's a guy.
A word, if you would, good sir. This place. It is within the realm of Eorzea.
Is he the samurai trainer?
Not the samurai trainer.
Oh, okay.
You're an odd-looking fellow, aren't you? Still, takes all sorts, I suppose. This here's Vesper Bay. Thanalan's door to the ocean, as some folk like to call it.
Am I to understand from your answer that I have indeed arrived in Eorzea?
He asked a simple question, It was a yes or no question.
Yes? You're in Eorzea?
Ah! A plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again. You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course and set my jaw till I made port.
Made it across the ocean by sheer force of will.
This guy actually just swam here.
Though, it would perhaps have been wise to lay down my oars a moment to sup on more than the spray of brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order. Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an
I don't
empty
need to
belly.
eat. I'm not a living creature. I'm a pure ball of will just floating through this world.
Yeah, by the way, he uses a Rugadin model, but he's not a Rugadin.
Good man, are you all right?
He's just a straight up normal Cure.
Just
air quotes. Just
totally
huge.
jacked.
Thou art far indeed from home, friend.
Wow, they just introduce a character and he just dies immediately. Wow. Well, so much for that guy.
Well, it was good knowing him. Where they said Lotus stand, that's freaking over here. Yeah. Pew. I'm going up here, going back here. They should just move the etherite here, frankly. For how often I have to come say hi to Connie Senna. They have fireflies in Final Fantasy, but they can't add fireflies to Minecraft.
Is that really a thing?
They were gonna add fireflies, and then they were like, no, we don't feel like it.
Didn't they add the gay bee, or is that...
Yeah, they did.
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance, but the situation at Belsar's Wall demands that we forego such pleasantries.
According to our most recent intelligence, the cocoon of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken. After measuring the cocoon's etheric concentrations, Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of a primal entity.
So we must assume that Ilbert's thrice damned god is indeed trapped within.
At least Ilbert's dead now, right?
They're not like to ignore
Right?
such a spectacle.
That meme.
Sir, a Garlean airship was observed making an approach. But
Is it more fun if I answer or if I don't answer?
Don't answer.
the Empire appears to have made
God damn it, this guy's got fucking base here Highlander face. He looks like Derplander.
He looks like the Warrior of Darkness. I
Soldiers
keep
who
getting
witnessed the incident spoke of a lance of
confused
light
about that.
issuing from
Yeah, that's Derplander.
of an entire warship being reduced to smoking ruin in the space of a moment. Veterans of Cartano, meanwhile, likened the destruction to that wrought by the fiery wrath of Bahamut.
Yep. I mean, that's what it's
We could
supposed to be.
face another calamity.
So the primal is awake then? Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
Thank you, Alfie.
Agreed. There is, however, the small matter of how to get close enough to a being that swats warships from the sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
Yeah. Do you have a solution to that, boy?
Is this truly so complex a puzzle?
Oh, hey.
Or have you no stomach for the obvious
It's Sid's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's this guy.
Nero.
In the hells are you doing here?
A pleasure to see you too, Garland.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain to these good people why you should be begging me for my assistance, that would be most appreciated.
Yes.
Is this the same voice actor as some of the Bretons from Elder Scrolls? Because I keep getting Oblivion flashbacks.
Are you sure it's just not because they're British?
Who is this man?
Well, then everybody in this game would.
I mean, fun
probably do the
fact:
same.
Emmerich is the voice of like the crestfallen knight from Dark Souls. Pretty sure.
How terrifically rude of me. Nero Tolskeva, former tribunus of the 14th Legion of the Garlean Empire. These days, however, one might say that I'm something of a free agent.
What do you want, Nero?
I was getting to that. Although you already know what I'm about to propose, old friend.
Marriage.
As you rather belatedly realized, within that frail binding lurks an entity alike in strength to the great Bahamut, and the only force in existence which might conceivably contend with such a foe is the very creation which captured the Elder Primal in the first place. I speak, of course, of Omega.
Dun dun dun.
Omega? That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Cartanau since the Allagans breathed their last. And none alive knows how to wake it.
Are you saying Nero's a ghost?
I'm sorry? Do you understand who it is with whom you have the privilege of speaking? I'm Nero Tolskeva, Master Engineer.
Haven't you heard of me?
Genius who restored the Ultima weapon to full operational capacity.
You mean that thing we trashed 10 levels ago?
Yeah, but it is a thing that was, in fact,
I'm graciously offering you the use of my considerable
stuck in the dirt just as long as Omega.
He has a point.
You're a fool if you think your deeds at the Crystal Tower are enough to win my trust, Nero.
Trust? You wound me, Garland. All those years, studying side by side at the Academy, sharing both trial and triumph, we were countrymen once, you and I.
We fucked.
Let's just get that right out there.
Or do you mean to send in...
Oh, they're absolutely, or at least Nero's a bitter ex. Not sure how Sid is.
And pray the world is not engulfed in flame.
I feel like Sid is the bitter ex, and Nero is the live your best life
Let us approach the
to make them
problem
jealous
in a
ex.
rational manner. Does not the fact
Or
that
maybe
Omega
doesn't.
slumbers
I don't
in
know.
stasis
Maybe it's the other
point
way.
to the existence of some overriding technology?
Nero is very upset that people are all like, man, Sid's so cool.
I would ask a question, if I may. Nero, was it not? In the event that we succeeded in using Omega to shackle the Primal in the manner you propose, what then would become of it? Do we not risk repeating the mistakes of the Allagans?
Omega is but a tool. How we choose to employ that tool is entirely up to us. Of course, if you would rather leave it buried beneath Cartanau while you continue your petty squabbles above, then I suppose that is also your choice.
Spare us, Nero. The Seedseer's concern is a valid one. He who controls Omega wields the power of the gods, the very power which led the Allagans to destroy themselves.
Well, just let the player character have it. Whatever.
And does it not fall to we engineers to prevent such misuse? What was your company's proud slogan? Freedom through technology?
A creed you follow, is it?
Actually, I am surprised how few people are trying to kill you in this world,
Villain at his word?
considering like how much a political liability someone of your power level is to like everyone. Yeah,
It is rather convenient.
Well, that's the thing is, you're a hero to the 3 city-states of
He makes me grunt.
Eorzea.
Is what he does. But I suppose we don't have much of a choice.
And it's not for lack of trying that the Asians haven't managed it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I figured that more people would just be like, we need this guy out of the way. In the real world, they definitely would be.
Yes.
Yeah, but you're also surrounded by powerful allies at all times, basically.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
responsibility for its reawakening must remain with the Council. Do we condone this course of action?
Yeah, there have been unsuccessful attempts.
Let the record show that we invest this
but
contingent with the authority to enter Carteneau.
oh, maybe so many
and take command of Omega.
have failed that people just given up by now. Oh.
Sid, I appoint you leader of the expedition. Scions, I would ask that you assign some few of your number to escort Master Garland and supervise the other one.
The other one.
Sid and that nameless bloke over there.
who only repeated his name like 50
Happy
times.
to oblige. The politics of Carteneau being what they are, I dare say our neutrality will prove useful in avoiding any unnecessary entanglements.
If I am not mistaken, Doma occupies a similarly neutral position. Might we not persuade you to join the expedition, Lady Yugiri? If you suspected any foul play from Nero, you would be welcome to kill him.
My blade is yours.
And my bow. And my axe.
Not a moment's hesitation, eh? You'll forgive me if I do not shake your hand.
All right, Alfie. Well, that was a rather unexpected development, and one which raises a number of questions, not least among them how Nero chanced to learn of the council meeting in the first place. Hey, that's a good question. That's a really good question, actually. I didn't even think of that. What the hell?
The guy's been lurking outside the council meeting room just waiting for his chance to jump. He was hiding in the bushes.
Ever since the Crystal Tower.
Everyone else walking by. Wait, who's that bum in the bushes over there? Just ignore him and he'll go away.
He probably smells of wine. Oh, I guess they're downstairs. Rowlga, Alfredo, ready to go. The others have stepped out of the landing for a moment, lest you wonder.
Excuse me.
Nero insisted that he be allowed to inspect the Excelsior before boarding. The nerve. And you let him? Despite his very timely offer of assistance, the thought of that man poking about in the workings of the ship without proper supervision does not fill me with confidence. Calm yourself, Alfino. Your sister was adamant that he would never leave her sight. She and Yugiri are... well, here they are now. Right, I think that's everyone. Shall I set a course for Carteneau? I might ask that we delay our departure slightly. I require no more than a few hours at most. I have a massive shit to take. Our colleagues are studying the cocoon even as we speak, and I would hear their latest observations ere we proceed. It would seem wise to gain as clear an understanding of the situation as possible before formulating our plan. Oh, I thought time was against us. How foolish of me. Hold your tongue. When we want your opinion, we'll ask for it, bitch. Forgive me, lady. I shall keep my counsel until such time as you have finished procrastinating. All right. While Alfino speaks with his colleagues, I shall fly the Excelsior over to Mordona, and we can reconvene at the Rising Stones. Mine apologies for the trouble. I shall visit Ishtola and the others forthwith, and join you as soon as I am able. Rowlga, pray accompany Alize back to the Rising Stones. You should feel safer knowing that you are present to entertain our guest. Right, everyone heading to Mordona is welcome to travel aboard the Excelsior. I'll clear things with the girl at the counter here. Let her know when you're ready to leave. I've validated all of your parking.
I'm trying to picture what the conversation is with Nero while you guys are on the airship.
Wait. Where am I now? Oh, over here. Okay. Not quite a door-to-door service, but I couldn't exactly land her in the tolls made square. Well, why not? Shall we adjourn to the Rising Stones, then? Seems like they need to build an airship landing in Mordona. Seems like,
No, they already built up Mordona over the course of several patches in 2.1 through 2.5. They did the same thing with Idleshire. Idleshire? Whatever.
Stuff that I didn't notice because I hardly even went in Idleshire. Idleshire. Yeah, that place.
I call it Idleshire. I'm pretty sure the British would pronounce it Idleshire. Idleshire?
Idleshire.
Yeah, I mean, you know, one of those things.
Everything here is just so boring.
So these are the fabled headquarters of the Scions. I confess I would have expected an order of self-proclaimed warrior
that's what he's
scholars
saying.
to surround themselves with the fruits of man's enlightenment. And yet there's not so much as a single piece of magitech in sight. It never ceases to amaze me how primitive you Eorzeans truly are.
Yeah, we're the Amish. Get used to
We don't need that because we can cast magic.
Yeah.
To the very latest in magitech innovation.
What are you talking about, Tataru?
Oh.
Tataru, don't take the bait.
Boil master, and it's the finest kettle I've ever had the pleasure to own.
Oh.
What did I just say?
British everywhere now running out to get one of these things.
We are returned. Well, Ida and I, at least. Ishtola and the others remain behind to continue their assessment of the binding magic.
There didn't seem much point staying just for that, so I decided to come back with Alphino. Papalimo bought us this time. We shouldn't waste it.
By your leave!
Oh, it's this. Oh, it's the guy. Okay. Yeah.
Good God, that voice could fell a gigas.
It's Brian Blessed!
This is the Rising Stones, domicile of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I enter at the invitation of one Lord Urianger.
The kettle name will have lore relevance in 2 expansions? What?
I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard
Well, I
one
can't
to
wait.
find.
Because I want one.
Yugiri, do you know this man?
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Gosetsu, why are you come to Eorzea?
In search of you, Yugiri. For days and nights did I row across the angry sea. I made port in good spirits, only for my own flesh to betray me over the trifling matter of an empty belly. Collapsed in the street like an unfed stray I was, until Lord Urianger came to my aid.
Anyway, I'm just here to tell you left the oven on.
Welcome meal. The plight of Doma.
Oh man, as if.
Of our displaced countrymen's work to resettle this blighted land. 'Twas blind fortune that I was able to locate you so swiftly. But now we must make ready to depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
No, we need her to stab things over here.
It is not so simple, Gozetsu. There are obligations which bind me here.
You refuse? Did you mislay your oath during your flight from our homeland? The laws of hospitality must be honored, but surely the vow to defend your master demands the greater obeisance.
It was our master who bid me guide our people to safe haven by any means necessary. And it was the scions you see before you who provided us succor and sanctuary when all others refused.
They really like the word sucker.
Yeah.
Repaying
Sucker.
such hospitality,
Hardly knew her.
Our master would cut me down at the threshold.
Mayhap that is so.
There is more. A crisis threatens all within this realm, Eorzean and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
Yeah, Gosetsu, you've walked into a story that's like already happening.
Please let this be a normal quest line. With the Scions? No way!
Aww.
The Empire! You, Giddy? You draw steel against the curse of Garlemald?
Why didn't you say so?
Then why did you not say so? My blade is oathbound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow Walker, and may the enemy tremble at our coming.
I'm not going to touch that.
Rowlga, wait. Can I speak to you for a moment?
Okay. What do you have to say?
Do you remember when I had you meet me at the Diamond Forge and we ambushed you?
Oh, finally. We're going to get to see my, hopefully, drag queen outfit or something.
Well, once we had your measurements, I set to work making you a traveling outfit in my spare time. I've only just this moment finished the stitching, but I wanted you to have it before you left. Here.
Oh man, can we get an entire Rocky Horror Picture Show segment?
I hope so. I mean, I guess it's kind of fancy. Oh, the monocle. I like the monocle.
Assuming we measured correctly, the fit should be just right. Snug, but not too snug, if you know what I mean. So, how does it feel?
All right, it's all good.
You're not just saying that, are you? Oh, I can't tell you how much this means to me. To have crafted something worthy of the Warrior of Light well, let's just say it makes all the practice worthwhile. I also sewed in a blood pearl charm to, bring you home. May it always protect you.
Okay. All right. So this is like a just something for glamours.
Yeah, free glamour set.
Plus something to wear for all your level 1 classes.
Yeah, that too.
Two more quests left.
So, we have to wake up Omega, right? When do we start?
Ida, are you sure that's...
I'm sure, yes. I won't lie and say I'm completely fine, but I'll feel a lot better if I'm doing something useful. Very well. I will remain here and continue coordinating our efforts with the Alliance. Alfino, mayhap you could return to Gridania and assist Ishtola and Kryl.
A fine suggestion. The rest of us will form the Cardinal Expedition Party. Nero and I will focus on rousing Omega, while Rowlga, Ida, and our Doman friends take care of security. Oh!
Hoary Boulder. I think that was Hoary Boulder, right?
Yeah. Whenever it said towering whatever, I kept thinking it was going to be a Hoary Boulder coming in. But no, it was this guy. But I'll take it. This guy seems entertaining as well.
Yeah, Gosetsu's pretty good.
I've been wondering that about Garleans. Can they see out of that third eye? Is it like an actual eyeball? Or is it just like a gemstone or something?
The third eye allows greater visual acuity, apparently, or something like that. Hang on a second, I can look that up. I have the Encyclopedia Eorzea here somewhere. 1 second.
Oh no, that's exactly what we're doing with Nero while we're on the airship, is we're just staring at that third eye and just like surreptitiously trying to poke it.
What's this?
I'm not touching you. Not touching you.
Once in Cardinal, however, we'd best be on our guard, given that Eileen Royal, the way they pronounce that name, like always, it's like I would never be able to do it, was still active when Omega was discovered. We can be sure that the Empire has long been aware of its existence, and if Nero deemed it the obvious solution to the threat posed by this new primal, it's not impossible that Garlemald might do the same. Have your weapons ready and your wits about you. Something tells me we're flying into a fight. Oh, and this tells me we're flying into a fight.
Okie dokie. It's supposedly the third eye is an organ that greatly increases spatial recognition, making them, better at flying airships and shooting guns and stuff. They've got excellent spatial acuity, and it's hard like keratin.
Interesting.
I do appreciate that the game makes it 100% clear when you're going into a fight.
Where was that?
Yeah.
Powering on.
I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
How convenient. You've been here before.
Of course. It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes. But how could I ignore the existence of such a fascinating toy? You may trust that my preliminary examination was suitably thorough.
Okay, new note. Sanitize every single console we come across.
Trust your appetite for technology.
Oh, here we go.
I chased down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the
Garenfot!
Sid Garland.
This is the guy. I forgot that he showed up here.
Man, this guy gets to use a gun shield and a hammer. How come we can't do that?
Damn.
Because we don't have the job crystal of bitch boy.
It's like all my name days have come at once.
I'm just looking at who would choose these options in the character creator that he has.
Look, this guy came into Final Fantasy XIV with a Dark Souls character.
God damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around in there by himself. I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
Okay, bye, Sid.
I know Sid was talking about the Empire guy, but I'd like to think he was talking about Nero.
Yeah, probably a little bit of both.
Oh, and here's the cool new samurai class.
Samurai of Doma, you will rue your choice of opponent this day.
Okay, I like this guy.
No, he is actually Brian Blessed, and I am here for it.
Stop wasting your energy, dude.
Nah, you gotta intimidate.
Intimidate check
Goofy.
failed. Okay. Pow!
You watching, Pabalimo?
There's a new thing on my bar all of a sudden. I don't remember putting that there.
Did you level up?
Maybe. Maybe I did. Ow, stop hurting me. Someone take aggro. My god. Okay, well now I gotta... Now's AoE time.
Yeah, quick knock.
This one.
Leave this to me.
Look upon us, samurai of summer.
Wait. Did I die? Oh, no, okay. It faded out right as he hit me. I was like, did he take me from 100 to 0? Immediately.
Wouldn't be the first time.
We're outnumbered. We
excuse
need
me.
reinforcements.
Sorry, Grinawad. I need to take this phone call. Are you still playing with those soldiers? I suppose I can lend you one of my toys, but only if you promise to give it back.
Yeah, so apparently he had this just sitting around here.
Did somebody say my name? Reinforcements!
Behold! The Red Baron now ends this nonsense. Do I get to fly that? What the? No one told me they had Magitech armor. Forward for the Empire! The honorless cur thinks to abandon his men. I shall see that he shares their fate. Pray attend to the rest of his minions. Pshoo! Okay, now I have a bar that I don't know how to use. Oh, I see.
Just keep pushing buttons. Something will work.
You go over there. That's a big thing. Oh, that's a zap weapon. Okay. So 1 does a thing like that. 3 does a bigger thing like over there. 4 makes a line that goes zap. And 2 is just pew pew. Oh, you get the hell out of here. That was easy. You go away. Go away. Get out of my face. Okay. Oh, okay. Goodbye. Are you gonna abandon the battle? Hey man. Hey man, don't take it so hard. Oh. Oh, I wasn't watching. Pay more attention. Shit on the ground.
Look upon a samurai of Dama.
Here we can get out of that. Let's go here. Oh, I need to get out of all this. Let's go over here.
Oh, that's right. I need to head off to something else. But I hope y'all have a good time and hope you make it to Stormblood.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too long now.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Not a problem. Have a good one.
See
Take
ya.
care.
Thanks for being here.
Your defense is lacking.
There we go. You haven't seen the last of me, mark my words. Get back here. You're abandoning the battle. The punishment is death. Get back here.
All right, Sid. Sorry to interrupt your makeout session.
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational. Garland?
All clear on this side. It's waking up.
I'm still not really clear on Nero's intentions.
He's a fun little wild card.
He wants to prove himself better than Sid, but he also wants to help Sid, but refuses to admit it. So again, he's Sid's ex.
Remarkable.
Okay.
Omega sensors immediately
I guess that's all we
detected
need.
the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
He had a big spiel back in one of the dungeons when you first fought him, where he goes on and on about, yeah, basically he's always felt himself Sid's lesser and feels that, oh, just because Sid was had a famous father, I should be better than him, blah blah blah. Which
Will attempt to capture the primal at Belsar.
I mean has some basis, but
is successful. Our only option at that point will be to re-engage.
And I guess now he feels that the only way to prove himself worthy is by going rogue.
To misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain.
well, in terms of the Empire, there's also the fact that the platoon, the legion he served under, was basically wiped out, so he's kind of out of a job.
Yeah, yeah.
Half of that. So, my question to you is, are we doing the right thing?
Nothing can get you reevaluating your life's choices like unemployment.
What do I think?
Yeah, I asked you.
All right.
Okay, Ida.exe has stopped working.
She needed to think real hard about pushing a button.
Yes, that's the one.
It's a very complicated button.
You gave too much for us to waste this chance, Papalimo. So this is for you. And me.
Oh, that was the blow up the world button.
Oh shoot, her bad.
Yeah. Well, game's over.
I mean, given the nature of Omega, you're not too far off.
Show us what you can do.
Okay, Nero, I'm gonna need to have you like ratchet it back a notch.
The launch sequence has begun. Omega is loose.
It was hatches from these things like an egg.
I mean, it kind of is. So apparently this makes more sense if you've played the Final Fantasy I remake.
Why is that?
Because these two appeared in it.
Yeah.
In Final Fantasy, they sure didn't appear in the original of 1.
Bahamut did. But I don't know, did we fight him? I thought he was
Suffice
just
it to
there.
say, this is not Bahamut.
Oh, okay.
You got a new dragon on the board.
A bad one.
Oh, it's more of an Asian dragon. It's more so associated with water. I see. Yeah, he's a long boy. Ooh, don't get hit by the zappies.
I love how Omega just tucks up its legs for hover beetle mode.
And, oh, and there he goes. Oh, Dotwork with an explanation. In the great multiversal Final Fantasy lore, Omega and Shinryu are always enemies, chasing each other across the rift. Though that's not these two, it's sort of a greater concept that keeps reappearing. Well, yeah, I mean, like Sid being in every game or something like that. That kind of thing.
A recurring motif. Actually, not even motif, just a recurring element.
Kamehameha! Oh, ooh. Like matter and antimatter or something.
Well, there went that section of the map. So if they both died, does that mean we get loot from both kills?
We better. Oh, wait. So they both still alive?
You'll see.
I'm sure I will. So I'm not going to stop playing this freaking game. At this point, even if I start hating it, the sunk cost fallacy will keep me going. But it's good, so that doesn't seem to be a problem.
Welcome to my world right now.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Right. I've ordered a malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
Nice to see someone thinking ahead for once.
Yeah. Should
I mean,
we-
it probably won't amount to anything, given how these things go, but still.
It's good to, at least try or something.
Omega destroyed the cocoon. Papalimo's spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
Ah, shoot. That's what you get for getting a washable tattoo.
Oh, there wasn't really any hope of recovering Papalimo anyway at that point. From what I understand. One moment, everything was functioning perfectly, and the next it wasn't. It makes no sense. We need to see what happened for ourselves, and soon. I get more musics.
So the plan's to fly into the equivalent of nuclear fallout? Alright, good luck.
Let's go! Last quest. Words can ill express how glad I am to see you all unharmed. When Omega came hurtling towards the cocoon, everything dissolved into chaos. I have to see it. I have to see it with my own eyes. Zoom. Ida, wait, we must first... the elder seed seer is expecting us. Worry not, Alphino. Ghost Setsu and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting. My thanks, Yugiri. The council reconvened a short while ago. Let us make haste for the Lotus Stand. All are eager to see us. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, that's the last time it's gonna make that noise for the quest accepted.
Yep, it's the last time we get that cool music.
I like church organ. That's always been a favorite sound of mine.
My friends, full eagerly have we awaited your return. You indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted to you, and most humbly do we now thank you for seeing it done.
You're too kind, Elder Seedseer, but as I recall, you need to fucking stop clicking. We succeeded in waking Omega, but we lost contact with the weapon shortly after it launched. From our position in the control room, we were blind to all that followed. What words could do justice to such a scene? None of my choosing, that much is certain. But I can give you the facts. The cocoon hatched even as Omega arrived, and from its mist rose a great dragon. The pair duly set about each other in the skies over Gir Urbania.
They should have sent a poet.
The primal's might defied belief. It seemed the very heavens would be rent asunder by the force of its blows, and it wielded such magics as I've never seen, and hope never to see again. The battle raged on, with no end in sight, until both combatants were engulfed in a blinding flash of light. When the radiance faded, I saw the pair fall motionless from the sky, coming to rest somewhere on Alamigan's soil. I will not speak for the rest, but to my eye it seemed that each had landed a fatal blow upon the other.
While most among us could only think of Bahamut when we looked upon the primal's form, the Domans were heard to whisper the name Shinryu. It would appear that the being resembles a creature of far eastern legend,
and we have found it convenient to refer to it as such. This Shiryu's fate, and indeed that of Omega, is yet unknown. We have, alas, no eyes on the Garabanian side of the border.
Aye, which is why we have sent our main force under the command of Marshal Tarupin to capture the wall. With the Imperials in disarray, we have the perfect opportunity to secure Gridania's border and assess the aftermath of the impact. I myself will join the Marshal and his men when the council is adjourned. Well, that explains a few things. I'd wager that flash of light coincided with our loss of contact. Lest you wonder, we quickly re-engaged Omega's stasis system. So even if it has fallen into the Empire's lap, it will be of no use to them, save perhaps as a statue. Correct. Without me to guide their efforts, it would take them decades to decipher Omega's core functions if they managed it at all.
Stop saying such things, you'll jinx it.
Such reassurances do much to calm our fears, yet the relic's fate is but one of several concerns.
Indeed, I humbly submit that the time has come for us to make contact with the Resistance representative in Gir Arbania. Though Ilberd has forced our hand, it would seem only logical to seek an alliance, given the inevitability of Imperial retaliation. And by working in concert, it is not impossible that Alamigo might finally be wrested from Garlemald's grasp.
Yeah.
Okay.
You must be exhausted. I would ordinarily suggest we retire directly to the Rising Stones, but I wonder if we might first make a small detour. Ishtola and the others have gathered at Amarisai's spire, and I imagine that you too would be interested to see what has become of the wall now that the cocoon is gone. Cocoon. It's decided then. Lead on.
You keep calling it a cocoon, but egg just feels better.
Yeah, why is it not an egg?
Just say the egg hatched.
Yeah.
Plus dragon, egg, makes sense.
Now for chipper, upbeat chocobo music.
Yeah. Both Louisoix and Papalimo overpositioned the dragon where it was. Oh no.
Oh dear.
My friends, I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with the Primal shook the very firmament.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground.
You've been in the
We were
firmament
able
all
to
day.
observe in relative
Did you feel it?
safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
Nah, nothing over there.
Oh.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilberd's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such
If we're talking about antics of massive dragons, there's already a lot of that happening around the firmament.
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberd all but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
Well, hopefully this means that Ilberd and the eyes are now out of commission?
And I am quite
used up?
certain the abomination
Something?
would have obliged.
Oh god, I hope so. I can't stand that guy.
Gods! I am no stranger to the works of Alag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity. It beggared belief.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She is up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhaps she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
Let's go up there and give her a couple good theirs.
Use /soothe. Works on everything else.
Oh, that's what I should have done to that kobold kid. So he wouldn't summon a primal. I was too slow.
The light's gone.
Ah, if only you'd thought of that.
That was all we had left of him.
Ida.
I don't blame anyone.
I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time.
Face reveal.
Edith,
After
there is
2
no need
expansions.
to explain.
But there is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask. 20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old. My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric.
No, that's not
And
where
my
I would have
sister
put
had
the
fought alongside
stress
him.
in that name, but
She
now I
was
know.
strong and kind, and always knew what to do. But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to
That was
war
the day the Fire Nation attacked.
and I never
I
saw him again.
was like, I'll let someone else get to it.
After that,
Thank you for setting it up for
I
me.
remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of Charlian. That was where she met Master Louis Soir. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name? Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started?
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know.
Wait, was Zeta switched out for someone else during the game or before the game?
Okay, good. It's not just me. Yeah, no, she's apparently swapped out way before we started, like 20 years ago.
Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. Ida
here it
died
is.
6 years ago.
Imperial
Okay.
soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was so strong. There must have been a lot of them.
20 years, 6, same thing.
What? She doesn't have to tell me anything. I don't know. I hope that doesn't come across as crass, not saying anything, but like she doesn't owe me any explanation.
I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise.
I didn't know the real Ida, so
Happily,
it
I
doesn't
brought
make
you
any
to the
difference to
market. It
me.
was meant as a keepsake, but
Yeah, this plot point actually kind of confused me. It's like, okay, so you have a different name, so what?
good that she had done.
We never knew the original, so I don't see the point of you not being the original.
I didn't want to become Ida, exactly.
But it makes sense to everybody. It would be an impactful moment to everyone else that's standing around here who did know Ida, I guess. So
Papalimo agreed.
Right, see, for them, sure, it was just, for my character personally, it just took me a minute. Then again, I guess I'm just kind of dumb.
Own path. And those were his final words to me. The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it.
And it's not like I can visit another tattoo shop. Do you know how expensive those things are?
Whatever I choose to do from now on,
never get it removed either.
and I choose to continue my family's fight.
Yes, you can. You just have to watch one of your friends die.
Oh, yeah. But you know, if you're really embarrassed about something, is that really a high price to pay? I'm not serious about that at all.
We here do not condone killing your friends to remove tattoos.
Yes, Team Richard Fox does not.
War is upon us once more.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker, we leave for the east, for Doma.
Isn't it pronounced Doma?
What did he say? Dama?
More jokes at Domadet's expense.
I had to say something as I was eating. Oi.
It was brave of Lise to remove her mask after so long. Though she has scarce begun to come to terms with Papillon's loss, that one act has made plain her determination to move forward. And should she ever falter, we shall be there to support her on this road she has resolved to walk. Let us return to the Rising Stones. We have quite a story to tell to Taru and my sister. Oh. It's
And that was it. Congrats.
We already did credits, though. We did Heavensward credits. Well, not on stream. I did Heavensward credits when I beat 3.0.
Yeah, no, it's like, hey, remember Nidhogg and stuff? That thing that was, 0.0, which was like a year ago at this point?
Yeah. I guess it makes sense in like the patch cycle that they would do it again. Let's see. Yeah, so I just need to finish this. You may have mentioned, but Alvinode has apprised me of all that came to pass in Gridania. Your only task now is to rest. This is the calm before the storm. Lisa has chosen her path, and as her friends, we must do what we can to support that choice. We are fated to join the conflict in any case. Once the Alliance has taken the wall and opened the way to Garabania, we will have little choice but to fight. Which is not to say that the cause is untrustworthy. After all, I thought Alfino was the talkative one. After all, ignoring the plight of those whom one might conceivably save is not wisdom, but indolence, as you are the third person to say in this expansion. I, for one, look forward to joining hands with the Alamegans and striking a blow against the tyranny of the Empire, as, I rather suspect, do you. Ta-da!
Okay, now it's officially done.
Quick march! The Imperials will soon come to their senses, and we must be ready to face the retribution. It's almost time, Father.
Aye, almost. Stand firm, Pippin.
I learned to brace myself against the charge of the Bull of Alamigo. No foe will dislodge me.
What are those dudes? What are the little dudes called again?
Lalafell?
Yeah, the Lalafels. They walk like children. They walk like 2-year-olds having a tantrum.
Well, I mean, when you have those body proportions, that is how you'd move.
Yeah,
But yes, it is. It's a thing.
It makes them hard to take seriously.
Very well, Ilbud. I will take our homeland back. For the both of us.
You just didn't have to force my hand in such a dickish way.
Yeah, like, just ask next time. You don't have to summon primal gods.
Well, he did ask. Do have
And
to
now
give
for our World of Warcraft villain.
Oh. Lions. I knew the Alliance was the bad guy the whole time. My Lord Viceroy.
The plot twist.
Our scouts have confirmed the preliminary reports. Belzar's wall has fallen to the Eorzean Alliance. The hunt for Omega and the unknown Icon continues, though both yet elude us. My lord, their battle caused considerable damage across the region. Should we perchance divert some of our forces from the search to undertake necessary reconstruction work?
My lord, should we take any basic action to do literally anything nice at all?
No, we are completely evil. Don't you understand?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not intend. Your will be done.
Next, he's going to ask for raises and unions. Ha!
Unknown? My spies tell me the Domans call it Shinryu, and that it proved a match for Omega. Yes, the coming days promise to be most interesting. Most interesting. Oh, his third eye is huge.
Well, you know what they say about that.
I see your third eye is as big as mine. At the far edge of fate, the road begins anew. The heroes look to the eastern skies and behold their crimson hue. A dawn of liberation, a gathering storm of blood. They said the thing!
Day title drop!
And now the title of this stream makes sense. Oh. It's raining blood. Hallelujah, it's raining blood. Those things never stop fading away too quickly. Yeah, I was like, oh, gotta speed up. But yeah, okay. It's been quite a stream. It's been 3 hours and 43 minutes. I think that's good. Thank you for joining me on this quest, Medizine and Domadet. And Iggy,
oh, definitely.
where you are. And
oh yeah.
And Jay, briefly at the beginning. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you all, everybody who's watching. I should switch to the end slay.
Hopefully we don't get DDoS clean off of here next time.
Yeah, seriously. But at least there's a backup plan, I guess. Which was the original plan all along. But thank you to everybody scrolling up the screen right now. These are people who have supported us in like monetary ways in the past or currently. Couldn't do what we do without you. And, Jay gets a lot of good stuff to keep his computer from falling apart because of your contributions. We need to raid someone. That's how this works. Oh my god, there's a lot of people streaming right now. There's a lot of people streaming. Let's do... Did he just start? I'm gonna pull this guy. Oh, he's been going for a while. No, let's go. He's playing... Senny is playing Genshin Impact. Let's go say hi to him. Raid. How do you spell that? Oh my god. Oh, I heard there was a thing. I heard there's a /raid browser. Yeah. Okay, this is good. Oh no, this doesn't have any of the people that I want to look at. That's not good. That's too complicated. I can't deal with that right now. Tales of Senny. Okay. Raid Tales of Senny. Go. Good. Okay. All right. We'll be back tomorrow, I believe. So we'll see you then. Goodbye, everybody.
Take care, and thank you.
Bye.